Hey friends, my name is Mel. Welcome to Zonins in Yoga. First YouTube video. Those of you that know, you know this took months. It took months to get here. So it's funny. I've been battling with like, do I have an intro or whatever? More than likely won't because I don't like intros. Maybe when I can afford to hire somebody to do all the techie stuff because I'm not techie. That's when I think we'll get into that. But for now, welcome to, you probably get used to hearing me say random thoughts or whatever at the beginning of the video. Also, I'm trying really hard to look at the camera, but I keep looking at myself. So if you see that, that's all. That's Gemini stuff going on probably. But anyway, I am super excited to bring yoga to YouTube. I have been teaching in person, and I've had a few, I don't say a lot because, but I've had a few people who have mentioned wanting to practice with me, but they're not available at the times that I'm teaching. So this is a great way to bring yoga on demand to you. And I'm very excited to get into more than just the postures, the poses, the sequence. I am excited to teach you more about how to use all 8 limbs of yoga to help you navigate your life. And that's exactly like when I first got connected to yoga. It was in 2018 via YouTube, Yoga with Adrienne. And then eventually I did make it to a studio in 2021, I think, when I moved to Dallas. And if I wouldn't have taken her classes, the beginner class I went to would have freaked me out. I see why people don't continue to go to yoga. And I want to help either gather those people who were harmed at a yoga studio and show them how they can practice at home and anywhere. Just take their practice. When I go to classes, yes, I listen to the instructor for the most part, but if they call something if y'all know me, you know I hate down dog. So I'll do the first 3. Once you hit 4, 5, 6 of them, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. So, you get to a point where you can't go to classes and you're like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And I also am big on props, super big. So the style of yoga I teach is restorative, or slow flow, or both. I should say, I don't want to lump them together. But with restorative, is heavy on using props. First few videos, I probably won't, do too many props, but I do want to show y'all how you can. I'll have a video of props you can make at home. So if you want a bolster, but you don't want to pay $40 for a bolster, I can show you how to make one at home or how to use something you already have at home. Same with blocks. If you got some books, you can do that. So we'll get into that in another video, but my mission is to make yoga more accessible and make it so people understand or see that it is for them, because it breaks my heart. I get mad and sad when people say yoga's not for me. I'm like, bro, they really hurt you. And I cannot stand that. I can't stand that because it's a great tool. For me personally, it was good for me during pretty dark time. And I used it I couldn't afford therapy. So it was just something to just get me to the next day. So I long-term have goals of working with PTSD survivors and helping them manage those symptoms, or those, I don't call them symptoms of PTSD, I guess. But I want to help them manage the way I helped manage my PTSD. Well, not the direct way, but just help them use yoga as a tool to help them navigate. And I really want to get deeper into all the limbs of yoga and just kind of bring more awareness to it. It's a renaissance in my opinion, where a lot of the yoga practitioners nowadays are seeing where we need to step up and educate more, and kind of teach people what we learned in our training, not outside of just the physical part of the class. So, yes, I also, full disclaimer, I'm not techie. I'm gonna try my best with these videos, but y'all, until some money falls out the sky and I can afford to hire somebody to record the videos, edit, all of that, look at me doing our best. We're gonna do our best, okay? I'm trying to think of what else. So like I mentioned, mostly restorative. I know people lump restorative and yin together. I'm not yin. Yin is you're holding those poses 5 to 8 to 10 minutes, however long. And with restorative, it's more so of, a minute and a half or whatever. And the way I like to think of it is restorative is where you heal your body so you can hold longer for yin. It's like the gateway to yin or to hatha or to other, maybe even to vinyasa. Maybe you just need to get your body solid and built up enough, comfortable to where you can hold other things. So, with vinyasa. So I will be focusing just on restorative. And a little of my background for yoga. So I have little notes, but I can't read because the font's so small. Anyway, essentially, like I said, took my first in-person class in 2021, but been practicing since 2018. And I don't know what it was, but something was just like I've always felt like I was meant to be a teacher. So those of you know, I used to teach like technical analysis for like day traders or people who want to be day traders. And like I've always been really good at breaking stuff down and bringing it to people. So I was like, I want to be a teacher. And I was working out pretty frequently back then. I was doing 2-a-days, and I think I still was even doing yoga too. So I was like, what? I feel like I want to do something in the wellness space. So long story short, I stumbled across scholarships. I looked on the Yoga Alliance website and looked for virtual schools that have scholarships. And I applied to a few, and the one that I heard back from was the Somatic Therapeutic Yoga School. I should know the name of the school I went to. It's either Somatic Yoga it gotta be Somatic Therapeutic Yoga Institute. It's Somatic something Institute, okay? Or is it Soma? Maybe it's Soma. Hold on, let me check my notes. Nope, my notes didn't say nothing. Anyway, I started that program because I got a big discount. Only had to pay $300 something, which was great because at that time I had just gotten an eviction notice, and life was bad. Life was bad financially. Can't even lie. It started with like a decline in my mental health, and then everything just fell apart. So there was even a point during that training where I couldn't even pay the $100 I needed to pay for that month. Like I was down bad, okay? And I was excited to I put all my effort into learning because I was like, I need this. And the school actually reached out to me when I was behind, like, hey, like what's going on? And I told them like, oh, okay. And like they were so kind and understanding. Like they really embodied what it means to practice yoga, like it was great. And I just vowed ever since the kindness, the compassion, the empathy that they held, like I was determined to graduate and go on and change somebody's world or life. World's dramatic. Well, life's dramatic too. But anyway, point is, I vow to take this seriously and pay it forward in any way that I can. So yeah, I finished October 2022, started teaching virtually, and then in January 2023, I started teaching in person. Through my experience of teaching in person, I started to find my voice. I know I wanted to just out the gate hit it with YouTube, but recording YouTube videos, I realized I don't have a voice, and still to this day, I'm still finding my voice. And I'm excited actually to grow with y'all, to see like where do we go, like what feedback you have for me, what I pick up and decide, may work better for us. But yeah, essentially yoga helped me recover from some mental stuff, and it's ongoing recovery. And now I use it in combination with therapy and stuff like that. So it definitely helped me make it to the next day, and that's what I want to bring to other people. And I want to teach people to learn, how to support themselves, because there are times, especially driving in Dallas traffic, I feel my blood pressure. I don't got words today, y'all. I feel my blood pressure rise, and I have to practice some breath work in the car, and that is yoga. Okay, I just single-handedly, I'm probably repeating myself. I should also disclaimer this. I'll do this in another video because this one's about to be 10 minutes long. But I did have a car accident a few years ago. My memory was lost, not due to the car accident, but that's in another story. Point is, parts of my brain are dead, like can't be recovered. And the parts of the brain are the part that save short-term memories. So also, I will, full disclaimer, if you see me referencing something on the screen or to the side, it's probably during class I'm looking at a yoga sequence because my memory, I wish I could be one of those perfect YouTubers. Maybe I'll get a teleprompter one day, but right now I'm meeting y'all with where I'm at, and where I'm at is I need support. I need support by having my reference points in front of me, and I will use them. And yeah, I'm going to be on a podcast soon. By the time the podcast drops, hopefully I have more videos up on here. But the podcast, I kind of go over the car accident and rebuilding my life from scratch. And to this day, I still have issues with memory. It's unfortunate because, when you don't look disabled, people don't extend as much grace. So you learn to not rely on that. But I digress, because if I start rambling, I'm going to be on here for hours. Okay. So I think that's it. Essentially, I just want y'all to understand, like, even if you've never stepped a foot on a yoga mat, ever, never practiced, to your knowledge, any yoga, I just want you to know that you have a home here. Like, this is a safe space for you to explore yourself, to learn more, and to dive deeper. So, yeah, sorry there's no music. I'll probably do some music in the background or something. I'm scared for how I edit this, y'all. I might have to add some bloopers to the end too. Anyway, yes, once again, my name is Mel. Let me look at the camera for this one. My name is Mel. Thank you for stopping by Zone and Zen. Can't wait to see y'all. Hopefully see some of y'all during some future live streams on Sundays or whatever day we end up working out as the best. Eventually, I'm going to start offering virtual classes again online on my site. Those will probably be just once a week on Wednesdays. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.